Hello, in my previous video I've discussed the benefits of the HS2 and how they have been limited by the scrapping of the segment to Manchester. I made it really clear that TLDR, we really need a new project that could provide all the extra capacity and new services to relieve the West Coast main line. Now they have cancelled the HS2 segment from Birmingham to Manchester and did the despicable thing of selling the land to ensure that it will not be built. I think we should move on from the HS2, pick up the pieces, and start discussing the alternatives and things that are likely to be built. When they heard that the government had abandoned the North, the mayors of the Midlands and Manchester conjured up a new plan for a Midlands Northwest Rail Link. It's not a high-speed railway in the same way per se, and it is still in the planning stages, and we don't have much solid details over what it could possibly look like, nor even if the end product will resemble anything like it. However, we do know that they've released a report that their preferred format consists of a scaled back but new rail line that is approximately 80 kilometers in length that is said to cost around 60 to 75% of the cancelled HS2 segment's cost. And the report also claimed that although the new railway line would bring less benefits, it would still deliver around 80% of the benefits the HS2 was supposed to bring. They proposed building a new connection from the endpoint of the HS2 line onto a new dedicated rail line that would connect with the future Northern Powerhouse rail line in the north. In particular, this is going to take place in phases with the Staffordshire connector up to Crewe, followed by the Cheshire connector up to the Northern Powerhouse line. This allows the benefits of the project to be experienced earlier in the phases, and I must also commend their attempts at moving away from standalone mega projects and start breaking them down into smaller, digestible and achievable steps that makes these projects more efficient and allows the expertise and lessons gained from an earlier project to be implemented in a newer section. The line, like the cancelled HS2 segment, would add new capacity and allow new services to serve Manchester and the northern cities. However, as the line would be made cheaper with lower design speeds and other cost-saving measures, it means that there would be less train frequencies than the HS2, and therefore less benefits. The truth is, the Midlands Northwest Rail Link does a stellar job at recovering some of the important benefits of the HS2's northern leg, especially considering all of the constraints and efforts to derail this process. But if done right, it could still deliver a huge chunk of what the HS2 promised: more services, better connections, and crucially, relief for a rail line that is already bursting at the seams. We need to stop asking if we need a new line and start asking how fast and how well can we build one.